one of the most important things in life is to set up a standard. You draw a line or you set up a condition and you say, no one should cross this line, no matter what. And I know for a fact that there are situations or circumstances that might compel you, that might force you to shy away from that particular condition or that particular standard or criteria. But here is the thing, it should only happen under rare circumstances. This man here, Vladimir Putin, before their war with Ukraine, he set up a standard to say, you know what, Ukraine should not join NATO because he was protecting Russia. So he didn't want any threat to come close to Russia. So that is why they drew a line to say Ukraine must not join NATO. But Ukraine did not listen. They crossed the line. In other words, Russia had to honor their condition because they had already set up a condition that they should not join NATO. But here's the thing, even during the war, they've been consistent, even today, to say Ukraine should not join NATO. In all of the negotiations, they still sing the very same song, Ukraine should not join NATO. America went to an extent to say they have to involve themselves. They have to show themselves that now they are behind Ukraine. They even gave threats to Russia. They gave deadlines to Russia, 50-day deadline, which it was later reduced to, if I'm not mistaken, 10 days deadline. But Russia kept on saying, Ukraine must not join NATO. This is a standard, having a standard. No matter what, you should not cross this line. I wish African leaders can learn something from Vladimir Putin and say, you know what, from now on, we are going to set up a standard. But you have to understand, to set up a standard or a condition is not an easy thing because you have to make sure that you have enough capacity, you have enough resources to deal with whatever situation or circumstance that will try to force you to move away from your condition or from your standard. Because when you look what is happening here in Africa when it comes to our deals, the deals that we make with other countries, in most cases, those deals, they benefit those countries more than they should benefit our countries. So that is why in our countries we have a high unemployment rate, while in other countries where they don't even have resources like minerals, their employment is covered. And I wish African leaders from now on can see that it's very important to set up a standard. Because if you set up a condition, you make a deal and say, you know what, we are going to allow these companies to work here. But under this circumstance, we want our people employed. We want our people equipped and trained. You know, if you have that kind of a standard, no one will easily rob you. No one will easily manipulate you. Because out there, people are just waiting for an opportunity or any chance they can get to manipulate you. It's all about manipulation. So right now as we speak, we can see that other countries that are behind Ukraine are trying by all means to manipulate Russia. Why? Because they want to make sure that they come close to Russia. But now Russia is like, we have a standard. We have a condition. You should not cross this line. Sometimes it's important to die for what you believe in.